Okay, let's talk about reviews today because this has gotten to be a really hot topic. You know, I have guys calling me, texting me, and emailing me all the time about a review that didn't post, didn't show up. And yes, this is absolutely a thing. It has been for months. Google is an absolute mess in Google My Business right now. From reviews not showing up to Google My Business profiles being suspended for absolutely no reason, perfectly legitimate locations. Posts getting rejected, images getting rejected. So we're gonna dive into this, and I'm gonna cover it as quick as I can. But there are a lot of reasons, a lot of things that could get a. We're gonna stick to reviews in this particular one. So, what is getting my reviews filtered? Well, there's really no way to know because an AI is doing it, and there is no human oversight for this. Along with a lot of other things that Google's got going on, there's no human oversight. So, if you're, let's go through some things that could be happening. If you're a young company, a new company, that right there could be problematic and get some of your reviews filtered. Now, I've had guys call me up and say I've had 10, 15 reviews that didn't show up. Okay, I've never even heard in the forums and things that I'm a part of where it's that many. Now, one here, one there, two. This is definitely a thing. So if you have more than that, and you know you've got more than that, and the only way to really know is to get a screenshot of the review, and you're looking at a review right here. Now, this is in a roofing company's Google Business profile. If the review was filtered, the only person that's going to see the review is the person that left it. It will absolutely be live on your Google Business profile to them. They'll be able to see it. You won't. They can take a screenshot of it. If you can get them to do that and send it to you, you do have a chance. But I'm going to tell you, it's a small chance to get that review back. I personally have not seen any come back. When this first started happening, reviews would get filtered for a few days, a week, a couple of weeks, and then they just pop back up. But Google keeps tweaking that AI, that filter, and they keep tightening it down, and reviews just quit popping back up, period. Now, you could have a particular word inside of this review that the AI doesn't like. Like in HVAC, of course we're in roofing, but in HVAC, the word tool. As crazy as that sounds, you know, has anybody ever said, hey, you tool, or whatever? You've heard that as a derogatory term. Well, Google's got a list of words, and if it's in these reviews, it can get your review filtered. Another thing that can get your review filtered is if the reviewer is new to Google reviews. So say they have an account and they don't leave reviews, haven't ever left a review, but you did a great job and you talked them into leaving a review. Good for you. So if this is their first review, second, third review, it could get filtered simply because they haven't left very many reviews. I see that all the time. So let's take a look over here at Search Engine Roundtable, and let's take a look at what Google is just, this is something really neat right here. So you guys know that Google My Business is not Google Business Profile. You also know that they took the app away, which was insane. I mean, really, but they did. So this is something that's just now started happening, where they're actually sending an email and say that your review isn't posted. So let's take a look at this, and you're going to see how crazy this is. So here's the review, the actual review itself. So then Google's going to say, thank you for your review, consultant SEO International. Unfortunately, it isn't posted because Google's moderation system and processes identified content that may be fake engagement. Okay, well, you know that it's not fake. Your customer knows that it's not fake. But for whatever reason, the filters, and there's no way to know what all the algorithms are in there that's doing this. Like I say, it could be the verbiage, it could be the length of time that person has been a Google account holder. Could be that that's just their first review, second review, third review. Could be that they're kind of new and you're kind of a new company. I had a new company with me one time, and they're calling me up and saying, "Hey, what can you do about these reviews?" I say, "I can't do anything about it. This is something." They were a brand new company; they'd been open like 5 minutes, and they're wigging out about these reviews. I'm just telling you guys, that's going to be a thing. If you're a brand new company, you might as well get you a good review process in place and replace the review. Let Google see that you're out there constantly bringing these things in. So I see companies all the time that'll bring one a month in, and then when one gets filtered, they want to try to get it back. You can forget it. It's not happening. Go out there and get you some. Get you a good review velocity. Keep them coming in. Spend your time doing that. I can tell you, if you're trying to get these back, and we even know how to do it, the odds of you getting it back are about 10%. So here's just some more stuff to read right here. But it's the same thing. It's an artificial intelligence that's reading the reviews. It's looking at you. It's looking at the reviewer, and it's putting all these things together. And for whatever crazy reason, they're filtering the review out. So I just wanted to dive into this. If you guys have any questions, you can message me through this YouTube video. We'll probably put this out as a podcast. So get in touch with me, and we can talk about it, and I can tell you some of the things that you might can do. You can prompt your client to possibly put these particular things into the review, which is good policy anyway. Talk about the project. If it was a roof repair, a new roof, if it was some remodel, whatever it is, get them to talk about that. Watch, especially if you're a new company, and you could even ask them, how many Google reviews have you left? I don't know what to say, but I've had so many calls and there's so much concern and so much heartburn going on with this. I wanted to talk to you just a minute about this and say, yes, it's a thing. The odds of you getting your review back are about a snowball's chance in hell. Does it make any sense at all for you to get your reviews filtered? Absolutely not. But if you knew what was going on with Google the last, 3 to 4 months, it has been an absolute nightmare in there. And it's and more than just Google Business Profile. They've had problems in some of their other products too, like Google Search Console. But this is one that is going to affect you guys. It's going to give you a lot of heartburn. I've got guys absolutely hating Google, but Google considers this a 3% problem. They don't care. It doesn't affect their money, so they don't care. So I'm just going to leave you with, if you have any questions, message me, get in touch with us, but be prepared for it. Be prepared for it by getting more reviews to replace the ones that get filtered, and try not to dwell on the ones that you lose, because the odds of getting it back are not very good. Just keep them coming, and yes, it's going to piss you off, but I don't know what to tell you. It's just, this is the Google world as of right now. I have not seen it get any better in the past 2 months. I've only seen it get worse. So, as I leave you, just message me if you have any questions. Thanks.